Howdy, folks. I'm Brian, and here's some Reddit. Oh, if anyone's perchance seen, a wizard who's missing, an invisibility cloak, just let me know. I just get way too much amusement out of these things sometimes. Alright, let's get started. Our first story is titled, Am I a Jerk for Stealing My Sister's Dream Vacation? So a bit of background. I'm a 27-year-old male and my sister is a 15-year-old female. And we have not been close mainly due to the age gap and me having a so-so relationship with my parents. She is also extremely into ancient Greece. Greece and anything to do with that kind of thing. She is also extremely spoiled. For example, she got a car as soon as she got her permit. Yes, her permit. I am also in a relationship with my girlfriend, a 28-year-old female, for 4 years, and she is half Greek. Her mother lives there. Okay, now on to the issue. My girlfriend's mother had been hospitalized last week, and my girlfriend and I are supposed to leave on Saturday to go see her. I love the woman, and see her as my own mother. She lived here in the States until 2 years ago when she had to go back to Greece due to a family issue. So, as I am packing yesterday to leave, I get a FaceTime from my sister. When she sees me packing, she tries to start giving me a lecture on traveling during this time. I quickly shut her down and said I'm packing to go to Greece to see my girlfriend's mom because she is sick. She hung up on me almost immediately. I thought nothing of it and continued to get ready. So fast forward to today, where I get a call from my mother yelling at me about stealing my sister's dream vacation. Apparently, they promised her they would take her to Greece for her 16th birthday, and now I'm ruining it for her as she doesn't get to go there first. I was just tired of listening to her rant for 10 minutes, so I just told her to call me when she learns what is actually going on. Now I'm getting texts from my entire family threatening to disown me, saying I'm a jerk, ungrateful, and some nasty stuff. So, am I the jerk? OP. I don't think you're the jerk in this situation. I don't think there's any fault that can fall on you. You're not even going to Greece for fun vacation time. You're going to visit a sick relative. How self-centered and selfish do you have to be to think that going somewhere first ruins it for you personally? This is really ridiculous. And I mean, your sister is apparently very spoiled. She's very self-centered. And, her being a 15-year-old, that's somewhat understandable that a 15-year-old might be selfish or self-centered because, 15-year-olds tend to be that way. But, your parents, on the other hand, should know better by now. Apparently, they're so wrapped around your little sister that they don't know how to set proper boundaries and to explain to her, hey, just because this isn't a zero-sum game, just because your brother is going to Greece, doesn't mean that you can't go to Greece too. But apparently it is. I don't even know. So no, OP, you're not a jerk in this situation at all. Anyhow, take care and good luck. I mean, obviously not the jerk. Your parents are the jerk for raising your sister to be so spoiled and entitled. She does not own Greece. Seriously, it's not even a vacation. Even if it was, she doesn't own Greece. Doesn't matter except that it's a really bad time to be traveling for fun. Yeah. Oh, I get it. No one's allowed to visit Greece until OP's sisters goes. That makes perfect sense. Alright, our next letter is titled, Am I a Jerk for Helping My Niece with Her Expenses Without My Brother Knowing? Hello! My brother is a 42-year-old male and I'm a 34-year-old female and we share a house. He lives with his wife, a 40-year-old female, and daughter on the lower floor. I live with my husband on the top floor. Anyway, his daughter, a 16-year-old female, loves drawing and painting. She is talented, willing to learn, and loves to paint. He and his wife, however, think it's a waste of time and that she should pursue something that will provide a living, like economy. While I do agree that it's easier to find a decent job as an accountant, I believe that she should not draw something that makes her this happy. Her face lights up when she paints. You can see how relaxed she is, how much she is enjoying painting. They have cut off all of her allowance and only give her the minimal amount of money for food, cosmetics she needs, clothes, etc. But that is monitored, because they know she will blow all of her money on brushes and paint. I give her money on a few occasions to buy paints and brushes, because she can hide those and they won't notice. The expenses are not that high, they can afford it, they just want to suppress everything to do with painting, so she turns to economy and banking. I'm not her mother, I do not know if this is the right thing to do, but my heart breaks for her when they mistreat her like that. They have thrown away art she's made more than once too. I have talked to my husband and he agrees it's fine to help her out, and I'm seriously tempted to give her my credit card so she can buy the things she needs. Am I the jerk for helping her do what makes her soul happy? I am ready to accept my judgment. All right, OP. You know, the thing is that I don't necessarily think that you're the jerk in this situation. This is a really difficult situation because you see the value in what she's doing and her parents don't. And that's always a little bit of a problem. And it's really sad that she is basically being forced down a, career track that she doesn't want to do. And the thing is this, her parents are treating what she's doing like it's some kind of addiction or terrible life ruining thing. And just because someone enjoys art doesn't necessarily mean they're going to go and become an artist either. And if she does enjoy art enough, and this is what she wants to do with her career and her life, then she can do that with her life. The thing is that her parents don't have to live with her consequences and her choices. She has to live with those. And then, that's really on her at a certain point in time in life. If this is really what she's passionate about and what she really wants to do, then, so be it. There are plenty of opportunities for people in the arts. It's just maybe a little bit harder to find a job, like you said. Now, the thing I am a little concerned about here is what happens if they find the stuff she's buying, or what happens if they get a few deliveries or unexpected deliveries here. Then they're going to potentially be suspicious. So it might be better if you buy the art supplies and have them in your house and something like that, and she can come by and use them. The thing is that it's not like her parents are going to come to your house anyways or know what she's doing over at your house. If you just happen to have art supplies there and she just happens to use them, it's not really going to be that big of a deal, right? Because her parents aren't going to be able to tell you what you can and can't have. This is really kind of bad of her parents. I don't really think that what they're doing here is good. And when has a person who's been denied something ever been throwing their hands up and be like, oh, you know what, maybe this thing, this forbidden fruit here, I'll just ignore it. It really isn't worth all the effort. So I don't know what they're trying to do here other than push her towards art, because that's exactly what's going to happen here. The more they try to keep her away from it, I feel like the more she's going to be drawn to it. So I really don't think they're doing themselves any favors if they're trying to dissuade her from doing art. Just my opinion. Anyhow, take care and good luck. Not the jerk. While it's iffy because she's 16, I suggest that you suddenly take up a desire to learn how to paint. Get a list from your niece containing the supplies that she likes, wants, and needs, and buy them for yourself, and keep everything in your house. Then pay her for art lessons. In reality, you'll be giving her a place to create and a place to store her supplies. You know where they won't get tossed. My parents and my man still encourage my creativity, and I'm 37. I paint, crochet, quilt, bake, and decorate cakes and cookies, garden, and write. There are other things I eventually want to try as well. Keep encouraging your niece, OP. And OP replies, I love this, thank you so much. My one caution with something like this is that her parents, if OP suddenly takes on a interest in the arts and they don't, realize, and they at all have any kind of like sense, this isn't going to be like a fast one past them. They're not going to suddenly be like, oh, you're just taking up an interest in arts and our daughter is just going to drop by. They might actually ban the daughter from visiting you, OP, in this case. So I would kind of just keep it on the down low that you have the art supplies in your house, period. Because they're going to get suspicious that your daughter is over at your house all the time giving you art lessons. So, yeah, I mean, I would just invent some other excuse why she's coming over to your house. I mean, it's a really bad situation all around. She's just helping you do chores. I don't know. Whatever. It's difficult because, like, again, they're being bad parents in this respect. All right. Our next letter is titled, Will I be a jerk for saying something about my bridesmaid wearing a dress to a formal before my wedding? Long story short, I'm a 20-year-old female and I'm getting married in July. I chose my bridesmaids' colors and they picked their own dresses. My friend Laura got hers and it looks beautiful. I saw she posted a photo of her in it on Snapchat and didn't think much of it. I checked Instagram and saw she posted a photo of her and her friends at a formal and she was wearing her bridesmaid dress. I just feel like it took away the magic of the dress, but it also isn't that big of a deal. I asked my friend Rachel what she thought and she said she would have been mad. I think I might be the jerk because it is her dress and she did buy it. I just wish it was after the wedding. Will I be a jerk if I said something? All right, OP. The thing is that I think you would be a jerk in this situation. She bought this dress with her own money. She wanted to get multiple uses out of it. And it doesn't make it any less special on your special day. And that's just it. This is a garment. It's going to get multiple uses. And it's something that she likes and enjoys. And I think that it's really good that she's getting multiple uses out of it. So, yeah, I think that your idea here is a little restrictive. I think it's something that was a little bit unreasonable, and I just don't think that you should have a say in whether she wears her dress before the wedding or not. Anyhow, take care and good luck. You would be a jerk. She bought it, and bridesmaid dresses aren't cheap. It's ridiculous, in my opinion, to expect someone to pay for a fancy dress, especially since it isn't unique to your wedding, and then tell them they are wrong for using it. She shouldn't have to spend a bunch of cash on a second dress when she already bought this one. Yeah. You're the jerk. The dress isn't magic. It's just a dress, and it's Laura's dress, not yours. Your wedding will still be magical, and no one will care what your bridesmaids will be wearing. They will all be looking at you, not them. And OP replies, This is true. I don't really want to say anything. I guess I just came here wondering if I was a jerk for even thinking like this. I'm overthinking it, and I definitely won't say anything. It's not worth losing a bridesmaid or a friend. Well, I'm glad this subreddit has been able to provide some inspiration or some good answers for OP. Alright folks, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, consider giving me a like. If you didn't, consider giving me a dislike. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.